Hello friends, in this video we will be talking about the concept of default argument. Now first of all we try to understand why default argument is introduced in C++. So we try to understand with one example. Suppose we have a program and that program is having one module to calculate the salary, and to calculate the salary we have a function available with us. So here you can see a function calculate salary is there, and to calculate the salary we required basic salary of a particular employee. We also required DA and HRA. This DA and HRA are incentives, and these incentives are fixed for all the employees for a particular duration of time, and based on these three, basic salary, DA and HRA, we are calculating the gross salary of a particular employee. Now we know that for all the employees DA and HRA is same for particular duration of time. It might be 6 months, 1 year and so. So whenever any programmer is going to calculate the salary for any particular employee, programmer needs to call this function by passing arguments like basic salary, DA and HRA. DA and HRA is fixed even though programmer needs to pass these two arguments for all the function calls. So do we have any mechanism that we can fix this amount? So we need not to pass this every time, so we need not to pass it in every function call. So yes, that is possible with the concept of default argument. If you consider this DA and HRA as default argument, if you give some default value to DA and HRA, then it is possible that you need not to pass these two values for each and every function call, and this is how default argument can be useful in programming. Now how we can do that? So for that, default argument can be specified either in function declaration or in function definition. More or less it is to be given at the time of declaration, but if you are defining a function directly, then you can give it or you can specify it in function definition also. Now how to do that? So here in calculate salary function, I am declaring the calculate salary function. In that I have passed three parameters: integer basic salary, integer DA and integer HRA. So when I have declared integer DA, at the same time I am giving value integer HRA, I am giving some value to HRA. Now the meaning is, now the default value for DA is 50 and default value for HRA is 30. If you not going to pass the value of DA and HRA, then automatically 50 and 30 will be considered as DA and HRA respectively due to the declaration of default argument. Now see, we have defined a function calculate salary and three parameters, and we have written the logic to calculate the gross salary. Now we can call this calculate salary function in three different cases. So first of all, if we call it like calculate salary and we pass all three arguments 1000, 65 and 25, then 1000 will be basic salary. Now since we are passing the second parameter, the value 65 will override the value of 50. So now since you are passing the second parameter, the value of DA will be 65. Now what about default argument? Default argument will only be considered when you are not passing any argument. Since we are passing here one argument, or we are passing the argument for DA, then this argument will be considered. It will not consider 50. This will only be considered when we are not passing any value for DA. Now the third parameter which we are passing is 25. So since we are passing 25, 25 will be overwritten on 30. Now HRA will be what? 25. So if you pass all three arguments, then all three value will be considered or will be collected from function call. Now, if we pass only two arguments, we call a function calculate salary and we pass only two arguments. So, the first argument will be your basic salary and the second argument will be DA, and HRA which we are not going to pass, by default it will be considered as 30. Why? Because we have declared this HRA as 30 as default argument. So, DA will be 65 since you are passing it, and HRA you are not passing, so HRA will be 30. The same function can be called like this also. Calculate salary, you are passing only one, you need to pass 3, but among these 3 DA and HRA both are given as default argument. You can call that function by passing only one argument. So, that if I pass 1000, say 1000 will be basic salary, DA will be by default 50 and HRA will be by default 30. So, this is how we can call a function with default argument. Now, there is a constraint. So, constraint is that only the trailing arguments can have default values. The meaning is, when you are declaring default argument, then you need to start from the rightmost argument and you need to move from right side to left side. Means what? Here you can see this is my function. Now, if I need to make these two as default argument, then it must be from right to left, means it must be on right side, and so I have declared HRA 30 and then I have declared DA equals to 50. So, this is the rule. Now, this is one another example to understand this case. Suppose in this integer DA equals to 50, this default argument I have given here. B salary I do not want to give default argument, and HRA I need to give the default argument. So, as per the rule it should be trailing, or it should be trailing arguments, or it should start from right and it should move from right to left. So, rightmost is default argument which is HRA, that is default, it is fine, not an issue. But after that B salary, so if you move from right to left, B salary, this B salary is not given or considered as default argument, and then again on the left side of B salary we have declared DA which is again considered as default argument. So, this is not valid, it must be right to left. So, from right to left all arguments should be default, then only it is possible. So, here DA is default, but before that B salary is not default, so this is invalid. So, we need to switch DA from here to here. So, right to left rule will be followed. Here also we have right to left rule is being followed, and so here in this case you can see the rightmost argument is not default, and then next two argument on the left side of that is considered to be default. So, this is also invalid. So, we need to take care of this, that trailing argument can be considered for default values. So, if you want to give only one argument which is default, then it must be rightmost argument, and if more than that, then right to left rule is to be followed. Now, what questions can be asked from this? So, there are some questions and some sort of snippet can be given, and you may be asked to find the error and try to correct it. So, thank you for watching this video. If you have any query, you can write me on shikshansetu@gmail.com. If you like the video, press the like button and subscribe the channel.